Yesterday here on Yahoo Finance, though, we talked, or Brian Cheung, I should say, talked to Philly Fed President Patrick Harker. And Brian, tell us a little bit about that conversation, and I think how it sets the table for how we expect, or some of the questions I guess we expect Powell to get later today.
Yeah, very interesting to see the flurry of Fed speak, including Philadelphia Fed President Patrick Harker, who joined us on Yahoo Finance yesterday. But Chairman Powell will be speaking, as you mentioned, today at noon. That will likely be one of the last Fed speaker appearances that we'll see before the Fed goes into its blackout period ahead of its March 16 and 17 FOMC meeting. But Pat Harker asked, he answered a question that I had specifically about bond yields. That seems to be the hot topic. At the time that we spoke, 10-year yields were about 147 basis points. Right now, it's about 146, so not much changed. But that seems to be implying pricing, if you take a look at where bond markets are betting, of maybe one rate hike in 2022. But the Philadelphia Fed president saying, not so fast. Take a listen.
For me, that is not my forecast. I can only speak for myself and not for my other colleagues at Fed or the FOMC. But for me, I'm not looking at a hike anytime in 2022. Probably, if there is one, it's toward the latter end of it or 2023. I mean, I think we got a ways to go. There's a lot of uncertainty. The thing that I really want to emphasize here is there is so much uncertainty still in the economy that I think we just have to take all of these forecasts with many, many grains of salt and really just hold on to where we are. Let's climb out of this pandemic and then see where we go.
And for what it's worth, we also talked about the labor market. The Philadelphia Fed really zoned in on maybe reskilling workers, especially with the structural damage that we've seen. Pretty jarring statistics out of Pennsylvania, which again, the eastern part is covered by President Harker's district. The black unemployment rate, 17.2% compared to the white unemployment rate of 7.8%. That's a nearly 10 percentage point difference. So not only is the Federal Reserve trying to hold pat to make sure they can narrow that gap, but it does seem like, based off of that huge disparity, that it's going to take some time.
All right, Brian Cheung, been a busy week for you. Not done yet. We got Powell later today, and then jobs report tomorrow morning. We'll see you here live for that. I think your hit time is maybe around 8:45. So we'll see you there when those numbers come out, Brian Cheung. Appreciate that.